Get a big 1K, let's probably about them parlays. Let's probably about the money that you owe me. Let's probably about my team. Let's probably how we locked and loaded. Like one stand in head with a full clip. Quarterback throwing bullet like target practice. Strong arm for the long ball. Arms like a long gun. AR. Remember back in the days when they used to say, you got mouse, nigga. Well, your DB, he just got mouse, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy PC Williams, the controversial and the educated man, and I'm back live on this great Taco Tuesday. How y'all doing today? Ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through a few things going on in the world of sports right now. I couldn't go live yesterday. Had a work conflict with my schedule, but I'm here today, as promised, y'all. So we'll get right down to it. So, all right. So this past weekend in college football, which is week 3, we still it's still going slow right now. Nothing's major happened. You know, obviously we've had a few upsets here and there, but obviously the Bamas, Georgias, the Texas, the Longhorns, all them, they're still undefeated. So it's not nothing major happened yet. You know, so it's still early in the season. Like the thing about football, and I'm gonna get to that. Football's a long season, and like early in the season, you know, we may think we know something, or a certain team may look good and then look bad later on, or some team may be bad or be good later on like that. So, like, it's still early. It's still not, nothing big popping off like that right now. But 3 weeks in, I think I have a good idea about what's going on so far. Like, first off, if I gotta say right now in college football, the number 1 team right now, I gotta say the Longhorns. Like right now, they got a stacked roster. I mean, when your backup quarterback is Arch Manning, like that's a good problem to have. Shout out to Steve Sarkisian, man. Roll Tide family for life, man. So he's done a good job at Texas right now. Like he's got a great roster. He's a great recruiter, obviously. Great offensive mind, so he's doing a great job. I'm not surprised at all that he's having this great success at Texas. I knew once he got over there and got his guys in and got his recruits in and got his coaches his culture and installed in those young men, I knew it would go a little further. So other than that, I would say right now the Longhorns right now. I would say if there was an early national championship favorite, I would say the Longhorns right now. But like I said, Arch Manning, yo, I gotta get to this kid, man. As you know, I don't want to step on no one's toes here. Quinn Hewitt is a great quarterback. He's going first round, probably first pick, but I would say because of the injury concern, he may go down in the first round. But either way, Quinn Hewitt is a first round draft pick, a Heisman Trophy candidate type quarterback. He's a great quarterback. But we are watching something very, very special right now with Arch Manning. And if y'all don't know, obviously the last name gave it away. Arch Manning is the nephew of Peyton and Eli Manning, the son of Cooper Manning. Now, as y'all know, the Manning family is like the Wayans family of football. Like they're that family that got all these great athletes, this great history, just a great, great family altogether. As you all know, Arch Manning, or Archie Manning, the father, was an all-time great college quarterback at Ole Miss. Was really a very athletic kind of guy. As y'all know, when it comes to athletic ability, I don't thank God, like Eli and Peyton like that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the Manning family, Peyton and Eli are more your, traditional drop back quarterbacks. And whereas Archie Manning was more of a wheel and deal kind of quarterback. He could throw, run, like back in those days, Archie Manning was like, something that they haven't seen before. A guy that can throw and run. So he was the first of his kind like that. And I see a lot of that in Arch Manning. Now, but for those who don't know, Cooper Manning is the oldest brother in the Manning family. He was a great receiver in high school, all-state, highly recruited, went to Ole Miss, had a neck injury, and that kind of directed his whole football career. So people don't really know who Cooper Manning is, but just so y'all know, before Peyton and Eli, it was their big brother Cooper, who was the big name, doing big things for the family. But like I said, he hurt his neck, couldn't play ball no more. But he's doing a great job, obviously on TV, business wise. Got a great son playing college football right now. So big ups to him. But for me, Arch Manning, he's setting a great example for the young kids. Because I have my issues with the whole transfer portal and the whole NIL thing. Like I see pros and cons of both of them, right? You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't want to knock these young kids getting their money back. At the same time, let's not lead them down a path of destruction while chasing the money. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Arch Manning is a great example of that. He's highly recruited, #1 guy in the country. He goes to Texas. He knows Quinn Hughes is already there starting, having great success. He goes there anyway. Doesn't call a storm, doesn't cause a scene. He's not on Instagram, what about me? He's there, been a great teammate. And when his number is called, he go in there and ball out. I think we are seeing something very special in Arch Manning. Like I said, Quinn Hughes is great. First round pick, Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback, real good kid, real solid competitor. I love the kid, but I feel like Arch Manning, when his time comes, we go see something very special. And I feel like he's been a great role model. It's not about me, it's about the team. I know I ain't gonna start the first 2 years. Like, Arch Manning could have went anywhere. He could have went to any school in the country and been a starting quarterback that day on day one. Like, for real. But he went to a program where he wanted to learn and be a part of the culture and be a part of a team. So big ups to him. But like I said, Texas right now is just #1. Like I said, I love Bama all day, Roll Tide, but we're still a little young, a little raw, a little, up and down. I say Georgia is like, sometimes Georgia can kind of get a little sleepy at the wheel, and they don't always be like Georgia. And Oregon's up and down. You got that, USC. You never know what to expect for not Lane Kiffin. I'm sorry, Lincoln Riley. I'm sorry, Lincoln Riley. So you never know what those guys. But right now, from a consistent standpoint, talent standpoint, coaching standpoint, culture standpoint, it's the Longhorns all day. But Bama had a game this weekend in Wisconsin. Now, obviously, Wisconsin is not as good as Alabama. I expect Bama to win that game. I thought Wisconsin was, they're not a great team. They're not trash by all means. They're always right there. They're not some trash program. Obviously, they're in the Big Ten, and you're competing with Ohio State and Michigan and all that for the recruits. So you're not going to always get the cream of the crop. So with Wisconsin, they'll have a good year every so often, but every so often, it's like it's just 7-8 wins. But every so often they'll just have a great year because they have a bunch of recruits. They're like seniors and stuff like that. A great senior class come together and they go far. But so far, just every other year, Wisconsin's not that team that's like going to be threatening anything. But it was a daytime game. It's on the road. It's 12 o'clock in the daytime when you're playing them. That's not something that Bama is used to. Bama is normally 3:30 in the afternoon on CBS or ESPN, or at nighttime on ESPN. So they're not used to being out in a hostile environment, in a tough environment, that early in the season. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good test. I did expect Bama to win. I didn't think Bama was going to get upset. I didn't think for a second they'd be something like a close game. But I want to see how they perform on the road, hostile environment, not the ideal schedule, rough game last week. How do you bounce back? The team looked way more cleaned up. The team was way more buttoned up in terms of penalties. They executed very well. The talent is there. Like with Bama, the talent has not gone nowhere. Like Nick Saban is gone, but I feel like he laid enough of a foundation at Bama to say, you know what, I'm going. But these recruits, like who I got here, who I got coming in here for the next 4 or 5 years, y'all gonna be straight. Like we did lose a couple guys. Caleb Downs went to Ohio State. Isaiah Bond at Texas. So we lost guys because guys, they came for Saban. There's no shame in that. So Saban's gone. They feel like, hey, if Saban's gone, I gotta go too. But there is still talent here. Jalen Milroe, Heisman Trophy candidate. My first cousin Ryan Williams, that kid is special, y'all. Keep an eye on Ryan Williams, y'all. Jalen Miller, great running back. The O-line is a lot more. Last year, it was very young, and you saw even in the Texas game against Texas, they were still kind of young, haven't quite got their legs together, haven't really quite played together yet. And you could see the talent, you could see the raw talent, but you didn't see like the camaraderie. As the season went on last year, Miro got better, the O-line got better, everything got better. Now this year, this offensive line is a lot more experienced. They're a lot more tougher. Not to say they were soft, but just like they're a lot more. They're a lot more confident in what they're doing. They're a lot more, okay, you got him. They're talking together. They're great run blockers, great pass blockers. So I feel like this is going to be a great offensive line. So the O-line looks great. Defense looking great. Bama does it again, y'all. Alabama and great linebackers just go together. So we don't have Roro McClain, Dante Hightower, C.J. Mosley, Reggie Ragland, Reuben Foster. The list goes on. And apparently this kid, Deontay Lawson, is up next. So But so far, like I said, it's only been 3 games so far. I'm not really crowning no one just yet, but just early favorite, I would say Texas. So far, Bama is a top 5 team so far. I will give it to them, say that they're a top 5 team. But Bama's first big test will be on the 28th against Georgia. That will be a big test. You still got Tennessee and Ole Miss. You still got different things coming up. So it's going to be, it ain't got real just yet. But when it gets real, which will start in 2 weeks at Georgia on 9/28, Bama and Georgia in 2 weeks from now. So I think that'll be a great game and a great test for Bama at home. So you can be at home, get that home cooking, that home field vibe. So you won't feel like, hey, I'm out here going against, whatever. So it'll be a great test for Bama. We'll see where they at when they get there. Oh my God. Fraud alert. Fraud alert. University of Florida and Florida State University. I just want to say as a Florida guy myself, I'm a Florida athlete, loud and proud, college and high school Florida athlete, man. So I hold that proud. Gators and Seminoles, y'all are embarrassing the state of Florida right now. Y'all are an embarrassment to the state of Florida right now. Both of y'all are horrible. I mean, DJ ugly ass little boy, I don't know what's up with him. He just keep transferring and pointing the fingers. It's time for you to admit, look, DJ, look, I'm gonna be serious. I ain't gonna try to man name like, okay, my bad about the whole DJ ugly ass little boy, but like just his real name is DJ Ungualile. He's a Samoan kid, so I don't want to make fun of the man's name like that. So my bad on that. But seriously, DJ Ungualile, like you're not it, kid. Like I'm sorry, Clemson didn't work out for you, Oregon State didn't work out for you, and now you're at FSU and it's going downhill even faster. So everywhere you go, it goes wrong, and when you leave, they keep going get embarrassed. I don't know, maybe it's you, but University of Miami. It's the U back. I'm not ready to say that the U is back yet. Now, obviously, I'm a Bama fan all day, roll tide, but I would love to see Miami be good. I feel like Miami is, college football is so much better when Miami is good. When Miami is in the top contender, it's always more fun that way. So I feel like Miami is not, I'm not sold yet. But the way their schedule is made up, y'all, they're going to win. They might be undefeated, y'all. Like, honestly, they play one ranked team at home. Everything else is kind of just cake. So I feel like they're going to make the playoffs with their eyes closed. But, can they get to the playoffs and make a run? So we'll see. I feel like Miami's going to keep winning. They're going to keep winning, and we're not going to find out if they're real or not until the playoffs come, which I feel like they'll be there based on their schedule. Okay, so primetime bounce back. The Buffaloes bounce back. Colorado, okay, good. Is he off the hook? No. I still feel like prime time is very much still in the exposed area, in the exposed session. Like I said, like it was tough last week seeing that about him. But hey, it's like so far it's been a disaster. Like I can't say prime time has done a good job being a head coach at Colorado. He hasn't. Did they bounce back though? Yeah, did they won? I feel like losing that game would be disaster. Like it's like, okay, not now. Okay, y'all can't beat good teams. Okay, cool. We know that. But now y'all can't beat y'all rival who is nowhere near as good as y'all. So they did bounce it and won the game. Shedeur Sanders, 36-49, 310 yards and 4 touchdowns. Travis Hunter, 13 catches, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5 tackles, 1 pick. That boy's special. That's what Hunter is special, y'all. Travis Hunter is special, man. But once again, I feel like greed in the end with Colorado, greed will cost them. Honestly, like I feel like greed is going to cost prime time at some point in this whole thing that he got going on at Colorado. You're winning the game. You're winning 28-9. The game is over. You ain't got nothing to just run the clock out, and they're still passing the ball. I feel like Coach Deion Primetime Centers cares more about elevating Shedeur and Travis than being a head coach. And I feel like, look, man, you got a team to run, man. Win the game, get out of there, and just call it a day. So I still, they won. And coming up, they got Kansas State, Utah, and Oklahoma State all at home. So they got ranked opponents. So they're going to have their chance to prove their point. You will have Kansas State, Utah, Oklahoma State all at home coming to you. So you will have your chance to prove your point prime time in Colorado. But right now, I'm still not sold. I still feel like there are a bunch of frauds. I still feel like it's disaster coming down the road. But I hope I'm wrong. But so far, I'm not sold yet, and so far, I don't feel like they earn my respect just yet. But Travis Hunter is special. Travis Hunter is special right now. All right, that's the NCAA Week 3. Now NFL. On a serious note, y'all, before I get into all that, as y'all know, on Thursday night, Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa had his third diagnosed concussion. It was real sad. And crazy enough, he collided with Damar Hamlin of all people. Like, come on, like that's scary and crazy. Like, Damar Hamlin collided with Tua, and now Tua's career is in jeopardy now. So that's crazy, right? But just it's crazy, man. Football is a very beautiful game, like very beautiful game. It's violent chess. I would say that it's a violent chess mess out there. It's a great sport. I love playing ball. I played in high school and college. Thank God I had the opportunity to do all that. It's the best times of my life just playing. It's the best game in the world, the most fun game in the world. But it's a dangerous game. Like every game, every practice, every workout session, like you're one misstep, you're one hit, you're one bad hit from never walking again, or from, as you can see, you can go out there and get the wrong hit and fall and get a heart attack and almost down the football field. Like on the football field, it's very scary. So Tua is a great example of that, of how there is a dark side of football, like the injuries, what they go through when they're done playing football, like, the depression and, the lack of not having the spotlight anymore, playing the game itself, dealing with pain. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that goes with football. And like I said, basketball, baseball, all these sports, they're all grueling in their own kind of way. Every sport has a dark side to it. But I feel like football is that kind of like, when you're watching a football game, you're on edge. You're jumping up. Oh my God! Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a horror film in real life of football. Every football play is a car crash. So like it's like a car accident. That's a football play. Every play. So it can get dangerous out there. So like I said, y'all, like it's a tough game. Very, very tough game. And Tua. I've watched him since high school. He went to Bama, obviously Roll Tide all day. Even at Bama, just always like, to me, Tua's first touchdown pass at Bama, that's his career in a nutshell. He caught the ball, right? Looking, whatever. Some guy comes to sack him. He spins away, gets away. Tua throws the ball with his left hand. He throws the ball with his left hand. He just throws the ball up, and the guy hits his leg and he falls down. Jerry Jeudy caught the ball, like Tua threw it just up in the air. That, I swear to God, that ball landed right in Jerry Jeudy's hands. Tua couldn't have walked that ball over to him any better, but Tua got hurt on that play. And I feel like that's Tua's career in a nutshell. That's his first touchdown at Bama. His very last play at Bama, guess what? He scrambled out to the left, made some great throw. Some guy got it from behind, landed awkwardly on his hip, broke his nose, concussion number 1. And from that point forward in that game, I've always just kind of feared for Tua's life out there. I feel like, the talent is there with Tua. The talent is there. You see how special he can be. But I feel like the way he was made, maybe it's his size. And it happens. It's football. Just because Tua's always hurt, doesn't mean he's soft. Like, just like to clear it up, playing football, it's guys who are soft. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Guys can be a little soft out there. It's not for everybody. I've seen street guys, like, come out there off the street, try to play football and couldn't do it, but go out there and can bang with the best of them. So it's like, it's not for everybody. So Tua's not solid. Like, football can take from you. It can take from you physically and mentally. So, like, Tua's always hurt with concussion. That's not soft. That's not, he just soft. Like, no, it's violent out there. It's a very violent game out there, and you can get hurt at any given time. So with Tua, it's his third concussion. That's bad. That's very scary. But he signed a big contract this offseason with a lot of guaranteed money. But I did a little research. Did some research on that. The Dolphins actually had a way out in the contract, basically like, okay, your guaranteed money is depending upon you staying healthy. And I feel like, okay, well, he's gonna sign a contract and play. Because the guy got, like, come on, he got to feed his family. Like, these guys are playing a very violent sport for a lot of money. I would never blame a player for getting the money, like, because these owners are gonna get billions of dollars off of your name, trillions off of your name. So like, you're out there risking your body. So you know what? Get your money. Get your money how you get it. I don't care if you mediocre. I feel like this in the NFL: if you're just not that good, you're not getting no money. If they're offering you money, then you're doing something good. You're doing something worth having this conversation with. Like, because if you're just not good, we're not even going to call you. But if you're good, then they'll offer you money. Now, how much money, whatever, just get your money. I don't care about the player getting their money. Get your money. I feel like the whole business side of it, that's the owner's job. That's y'all job to decide how much y'all pay or how the salary cap go and the budget like that. No, I'm going to do my job and risk my life. I want all my coins. So Tua, get your darn money. And Dolphins, give him his money. But I understand the whole, like, you know, he's always hurt, so we'll give you a guaranteed money, but we're not going to, you know, we're not going to give it to you, you know, we're not going to just give it to you in blind faith. So I understand that part, but either way, Tua, get your money. But if I was Tua, I would retire. I ain't going to lie. Excuse me. Just because there is life after football. Okay, I stopped playing football at 22. Some guys in the NFL retire around 30, 25, 30, 31. So when you're done playing ball, the average NFL guy when he's done playing ball is like, 35, 40 or whatever. We'll just say 30, 35, right? So you're 35 years old. You have a whole life ahead of you. You can have more kids, grandkids, travel the world. You can have a whole life ahead of you at 35. So football is a small portion of your life. I played football. I'm 35 years old. I played football for 7 years. That's a small part of my life. I said I'm 35 years old. I know I look good, y'all, but 35. I'm 35 years old. But you know, there's 28 years that I was not playing football. So that matters to me. So I feel like I had concussion issues in college. I stopped playing ball because of that. I didn't want to go walking around. And anyone who know me playing football, I love playing ball. Anybody who knew me in high school and college know I love the game of football. That's why I do this podcast. I love football. But when I got my concussion in college, I said, you know what? Do I really want to not be able to pick my kids up? Do I want to be this old, like be 40 years old, like something out the mouth, can't remember my name? Like, do I really want that kind of life? And I said, no, I don't. So I stopped playing ball and going on with my life. So I understand the whole. There's a dark side of football. It's a great game, great to watch, great to play, but it's a dark side of football, man. So I don't blame Tua for saying, you know what, I want to keep playing for the money, because in the day with these ball players, it's their life. So you can't tell. There is a crazy thing. You gotta be a little off to play football. You gotta be a little, you know, psycho. And some of these guys go out there and risk it all. Like, just keep on going. So if Tua keep going, that's his choice. If he retired, that's his choice. Whatever you want to do, Tua, I love you, dog. Roll Tide all day. Well, whatever you do, Tua, I respect you, dog. But I want to see you have a great life after football. But that's all on that. So hold Tua. Right now, Tua's on IR. He'll be out for a few weeks. So hopefully during that time, he'll just take some time to himself with his family, just kind of talk it out and see what's best for him. But other than that, Tua, love you, bro. Roll Tide all day, man. Get well soon. All right. Duval. All right, Duval. Like I said last week, y'all calm down, relax. Now I understand why y'all pissed. Disaster in Duval, man. Look, I'm gonna say this. Going to a Dolphin game, right? The Jaguars are winning 17-7. Travis Etienne has a walk-in touchdown. I'm talking about the boy could, if he hold on to the football, he's still running. Touchdown right there. No, it's no one around. Touchdown. 17-7. Finna blow him out even more. He fumbles that football. From that fumble to now, the Jaguars have been a whole new team. The team that went up 17-7 was a whole new team than what I'm seeing right now. Like, after that fumble, this team has fallen apart. Now, Deshaun Watson, Cleveland offense, they're not that great. They come in and win with 18-15. So it wasn't a big, no big thing. But if you're Jacksonville, you're in the AFC South. CJ Stroud and Houston are for real. Tennessee is not no slouch. You always have trouble with them. And then there's the Colts. So there's no guarantee in that division. There's no guarantee in the AFC. You have great AFC teams all over the place. The Cincinnati would get together. You got Kansas City. You got, like I said, Tennessee. And then in your own division, you got the Steelers, the Browns, Ravens. The AFC is loaded. So if you're Jacksonville, you drop one game you should have won. And the Cleveland game at home, that's yours to win. So I feel like at worst, you should be 1-1. Now you're 0-2. You're 0-2 and your next 2 games at the Bills Monday night. That's Monday night. Then next week after that, at Houston. So you got 2 road against 2 big time teams and you're 0-2. You gotta win those games. You got to. I don't know what's going on with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like, what's your identity? Is it Trevor Lawrence team? Or are we a running team? Is it Trevor Lawrence in the aerial attack? Is it ETN in the running game? Then we go off of that and throw. I don't know what it is. I feel like they don't have an identity right now. It's like, is it Trevor Lawrence team or ETN team? So I don't know. But right now, they're 0-2, and they got a long way to go. You got 2 back-to-back great games coming up that you got to win. You got to win those games. Now, it would be nice to be 1-1 or 2-0. So you know what? Maybe we'll drop one, or hell, drop both of them with 2-2. You drop these next 2 games, you're 0-4, and I think it's just over after that. But the Jaguars lost. Okay, the Jaguars suffered a very sad, heartbreaking defeat. My Dallas Cowboys got their ass whooped. Now I already said all that. I ain't finna keep talking my boys like that. But look, we got whooped. We got ran all over, smacked around, pushed around. It was hard to watch, man, because as a former lineman, I'm seeing the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all watch football, y'all see the game and the score. I see what's going on in the trenches. We was getting pushed around. It was sad. We was getting thrown around, smacked around. I feel like, okay, I didn't watch the whole game at first. I said maybe they was just scheming us up like that because it's the Cal Shanahan system anyway. I'll get to that part. But I felt like, were they scheming us open or was it a scheme? Then I watched the film. They did. It was the same play. Alvin Kamara tossed right. Alvin Kamara tossed left. Same play, same thing. Play action, go deep. Play action. They were just doing whatever they wanted to do. It was a real simple run down your throat, knock you around, smack you around because you're so soft game plan. It was embarrassing. They're on Derek Carr, 11 of 16, 243 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. So he passed the ball 16 times and they scored 44 points. That tells me we couldn't stop shit. That tells me that they scored and got big plays whenever they wanted to. 16 pass attempts, 44 points. But see, Derek Carr was a pawn. Alvin Kamara, 20 carries, 115, 3 touchdowns, a 57-yard touchdown catch. Ugh. Look, man, this like real talk, man. Dallas Cowboys defense, y'all soft. Like Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Keelan Carson, Osa Odigizua, Trayvon Diggs, Eric Kendricks, y'all motherfuckers are soft. I mean, come on, man. Like, you would think you learned your lesson, right? You go into the Green Bay game and you get your ass whooped. It's almost similar. Like, Kamara had 20 carries for 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones had the same stat line in that playoff game. It's the same thing. Like, damn, like, they don't respect you. They think you're soft. They come in there and run the ball down your throat. I am putting this game on the defense. Do not bring up Dak Prescott to me. I swear to God. This is not about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott had nothing to do with this beatdown. This was a defensive beatdown, bro. They scored on every single drive except one. Except one. Their first 6 drives were touchdowns. Touchdowns. That's embarrassing. Like Green Bay game, touchdown, 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 touchdown. Your offense can't Match that. Because they're going down the field, touchdown, 10 plays, 10 yards, 12 yards, 25 yards, 30 yards, 10 yards, 5 yards, touchdown. 15 yards, 30 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards, 10 yards, 20 yards, 25 yards, touchdown. Like, up and down the field with ease. It was embarrassing. This is not on Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott 27-39. 293, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Now, 1 pick, the guy fell down. Now, I ain't on that. The second one is on that. But this is a defensive game. The defense, the last 2 games, the last 2 times that Cowboy fans walked into that stadium and paid a hard-earned money to see you play football. The last 2 times we saw y'all at home on national television. The last 2 times we saw you, Michael, at home, 85 points. 85 points in the last 2 games we saw y'all at home. Now, am I panicking? No, I'm not panicking. Because it's a long season. And maybe, just maybe, well, right now, the Saints are hot. Right now, the Saints are a hot, dangerous team. They've always had talent. Alvin Kamara is a bad boy, okay? Off the field, okay, that's not my business. On the field, he's a bad boy. And when he's being used right, he can't be stopped. Clint Kubiak, who was the son of Gary Kubiak, who was John Elway's backup, and then John Elway's OC. Basically, all in a nutshell, this is Mike Shanahan, that Shanahan, Kubiak, West Coast system that they're running that we can't stop. But it's not a scheme thing. It's a manhood thing. They are just tossing the ball, whether it's Aaron Jones, Christian McCaffrey, or Alvin Kamara. They just toss the ball to him and run down your throat. There is nothing fancy about that. They are pushing you around. Now, I'm not going to panic because it's a long season, and I feel like the Saints are for real. Like, they have talent. You got Alvin Kamara. You got this kid Rashid, Chris Olave. You got Taysom Hill. You got talent. And Derek Carr, when you give Derek Carr help and some kind of system or some kind of guidance, he can win for you. Like I said, he threw the ball 16 times. They're basically saying, look, Derek Carr, you just don't lose the damn game. We're going to run this football, easy reads, play action, have some fun, but don't fuck it up. 16 passes. But see, us the Cowboys, we getting blunt, so Dak and them can't run the football, so Dak has to throw the ball 39 times. I would love for Dak to have a game where it's just like this, 15 to 20 or something like that for all those big plays. But we have no running game in Dallas. We have no running game. But I'm not going to just say, you know what, it's all over because we got blown out. So I feel like running the ball for Dallas was out the window early. So it was just from the jump. From the first quarter, we got to pass the ball because we can't run the football because our defense can't stop them. Up and down the field, man. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. The effort was shitty. Don't blame Mike Zimmer. Don't blame Dan Quinn no more. Don't blame, no, y'all are able and talented enough to get this done. This is not Mike Zimmer. No, y'all got y'all ass, but y'all got pushed around. I'm watching the guards drive my 350-pound D tackle in the end zone. I'm seeing Alvin Kamara run 5 yards for y'all even smell him. Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams too. They're getting 5 yards for y'all even sniff them. Before y'all lay one finger on them, we got 5 yards before y'all and good luck tackling Alvin Kamara. Good luck with that. He got 5 yards. You ain't touched him yet. He go still keep on going. It was embarrassing. Defense. Y'all gotta block that noise out, man. I feel like these Cowboy players nowadays, these young Cowboy players, they don't understand what that means to have starting inside your helmet. Y'all got no friends, bro. You play for the Dallas Cowboys. No one fucking likes you. Okay? They hate you. They want to come into your stadium and embarrass you. They, guys take pride in embarrassing you. Aaron Jones took pleasure in embarrassing you. Derek Carr, apparently a man of faith, a God-fearing man, grabbing his nuts Derek Carr grabbing his nuts in y'all end zone, in y'all house. They don't respect y'all. Cut the goddamn TV off and watch 1K Sports. No, like for real, like cut ESPN off. Like stop reading your press. And you know what? I don't know for a fact that these players, like, you know what I'm saying, are feeling they stuff like that, because I feel like the big thing here in Cowboys Nation is every time we lose, we're feeling ourselves. No, I'm not going to say all that because I don't know for a fact. Because, you know, these are NFL players. They got pride. The Saints are damn good. I'm not saying, like, the Saints are damn good. They're not a sorry team. There was no need to overlook them. So, like, you know, you're the Dallas Cowboys. No one likes you. Everybody everyone plays you to play their best game. Because if I ball out against Dallas, if I beat Dallas, I'm on ESPN all week. My Instagram followers go up. I get recognized on TV more. If I beat the Cowboys, I'm a star. Guys take pride in embarrassing the Dallas Cowboys, and I feel like defensively, that's where it's at. Now, is that perfect? Is the offense perfect? No. We can't run the football. We have a rookie center and a rookie left tackle. So we're going through our growing pains. CD and Dowd are not on the same page yet. That's why you pay your star receiver in March, Jerry. See, right now, Dak and CD, that's your offense. Just like last year and the year before that, it's Dak and CD and Ferguson. If Dak and CD and Lamb are not on, we lose. Hell, we get blown out. See, right now, Dak and Lamb are not on the same page. Why? Because Jerry Jones is an asshole who wants to go to war with his star receiver. Your star all-pro receiver, you're going to make him hold out all training camp just to pay him any fucking way? You could have paid CeeDee Lamb and paid Dak Prescott back in March. That way you got cap room to go get a running back, to go get a D tackle. So right now, I have nothing but faith in Dak in the offense that they'll get it going. Now, right now, I don't like what I'm seeing. We can't run the football. I don't like what I'm seeing in terms of the passing game. Like, it's a little kind of, it's not on point. But right now, because guys don't play in preseason, we don't at least. So I give guys about a 3-week grace period to say, you know what? Around week 4, I expect everybody offense to get a little bit better. Because there's training camp, guys ain't playing, guys ain't, all the way in. It's chemistry issues. You're not on the field every day with each other, so you're not playing in preseason. And if you do, it's like a series or two. So, like, I give guys some grace on that. So I will get the offense some time to get right. And with that, we're always top 5 in offense. So I believe they'll get it together. But this defense, man, like last year, think about it. Arizona game, beat our ass, ran the ball. 49ers beat our ass, ran the ball. Buffalo Bills ran the ball. The Packers in the playoff game ran the football. We cannot just rely on rushing the passer. You earn the right to rush the passer by doing your job on first and second down. Then you rush the passer on third down. Then you do all that. So, right, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to panic because it's NFL. For all we know, the Saints might blow out the Eagles next weekend. We don't know. The Saints just might be like that. Who that? You know what I'm saying? The Saints just might be just like that for real. It's a whole new system. The guy, Clint Kubiak, the last time he coached was 3 years ago. So there is no film on him. There is no game plan for real just yet. So it's like right now, they're just coming at you out with like a buzzsaw. They blew out the Panthers just like that. They blew us out just like that. Maybe they're just that damn good right now. Now it's a long season. We'll see. Once the film get out, then we'll see. But right now, the Saints are a real problem. And just maybe we at the wrong time of the year. We try and get our shit together, and they are just rolling right along, and it was the wrong time. It's a long season. It's week 2. The season will play itself out. We will find out just how good New Orleans is later on down the road. I feel like around Thanksgiving, you should know what you are. You know what I'm saying? Around Thanksgiving time, around week 8, you know, the first bye week, you should know what you are. That way, in that bye week, you can fill in the pieces, like fill in the gap right there. But it's week 2. We don't know. For all we know, the Saints may win 2 games and lose 5 straight. I don't know. It's just a long year, but what I saw from our defense is alarming. That's fucking embarrassing. Like, that is back-to-back home games where you got boat raced. Give your quarterback a shot to win the damn game. Like, give me a shot, damn. Every damn drive a touchdown, every damn drive they go score every drive. No field goal, no nothing, just touchdowns. I mean, damn, if they move the ball on you and you hold to a field goal 3 or 4 times, I can live with that. But every time they get down, like every time they get the ball, y'all gotta give up touchdowns. That's embarrassing. But I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna panic. I just feel like that was fucked up, Cowboys. Like, come on, bro. Like that, come on. Y'all put that shit on film. Y'all put that shit on film. Like, no, bro. Like that's embarrassing. Now, I have faith in these guys and his character to get it right. I have faith in Micah and D-Law and them. Like, it was a bad showing, but I feel like they're made of the right stuff. But in that game and so far, the last 2 times I see my defense in big games at home, they've been soft, man. And you got to earn that dog mentality back, man. You got to earn it back. But going forward with my Cowboys, what I want to see improving on, the running game, man. Like, I feel like Jerry Jones, like he takes 5 steps forward and 10 steps back. He got linebackers, good. But he got old, washed up, you know, off the couch D tackles. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like signing Dak Prescott and sign CD Lamb and then go and get Eric Armstead. But then Duval got him. It's like Jerry Jones does this shit on purpose to make things hard for his quarterback. And I hate that shit. Like, why, Jerry? Why? Like, you have $27 million in cap space. You could have got Saquon Barkley if you wanted to. You could have got Derek Carey. You could have got the guy in Green Bay, Jacobs. You could have got him too. You have $27 million in cap space, Jerry. Go get me a D tackle. Go get me a running back. But he's not doing that. So what I want to see is like Dak and CeeDee Lamb, they'll be straight. The chemistry will get better as the year go on. They'll get better and better. But really, running back is one thing. I feel like between Zeke and these guys, we can just kind of get some kind of thing going. Just run the ball a little bit. Like between Zeke, Dalvin Cook, and Deuce Vaughn and Rico Dowdell, like, can we get about, between all y'all, can we get 100 yards a game? Can we get 4 yards a carry? Can we give Dak Prescott some kind of running game to respect? Because really, I trust that with his arm, but like we got to have a running game somewhere in there somewhere. Because Ferguson's hurt right now. Jay Ferguson's hurt, and I don't want to rush him back because it's Dak, CD, and Ferguson. That's our offense, y'all. Dak, that receiver, and that tight end. So Fergie, if he got a missed game, if he got a miss a couple weeks, I'm cool with that because damn it, I need Fergie for real. Like, we need Fergie for real. Like, Ferguson, that's our guy. Like, it's Dak, CD, and Fergie. That's our offense. So if he's hurt, hold him out. Because damn it, don't rush him back. And now we got just Dak and CD Lamb. So they will improve. But I feel like we got to go out and get another receiver. Like, they're keen on CD Lamb. And Brandon Cooks, God bless him, man, he's a great football player. But right now, at this age, at this size, I feel like he's a step or two behind. He's more of a 3-9-2. Now, he do his job. Catch touchdown passes. When he's open, he catch the ball. He can win. But him being that Pro Bowl Brandon Cook, that, you know, that guy in New Orleans, that guy in New England, that guy, no, I don't think he's that guy. So he's more of a 3. We need a 2-step in October. He's a 3-2. Like, honestly, we need someone that can ball with CeeDee Lamb. Excuse me. Jamar Chase has T. Higgins. Now, Jamar Chase the man, but you gotta respect T. Higgins too. Outside CeeDee Lamb, no one fears our receiving core. So it's like, if we're not gonna get the running back thing straight or get a running back, go get a receiver. and a D tackle. But Jerry Jones will do what Jerry Jones do. But am I worried? I'm not worried. It's a long season. We're 1-1. We got Baltimore on Sunday. They're 0-2. They're desperate. It's gonna be a good test for us. Cause guess what? If Baltimore lose that game, their season's over. It's over for them. So they gotta win on Sunday, and we do too. Like we're gonna face another great team that's physical, nasty, and mean, and they're pissed off. The Ravens right now are pissed off. They feel like we should be 2-0 right now. And we're 0-2. Derrick Henry's a bad motherfucker, y'all. And when he gets mad and gets going downhill, we got to have our nuts on Cowboy Station. We got to. Because New Orleans, that's great. That's a great, what they did was a great showing. But Baltimore is coming here to do it again too. So we got to put our big boy pants on, Cowboy. Let's look, man. We're 1-1. We got the Ravens coming in town. They're 0-2. Look, man, we got to come ready to play. We got to. But like I said, defense-wise, we got to get tough, y'all. But like I said, I can't make it. If you're soft, you're just soft. But real talk, I know we can do it because the Browns are our physical football team, and I saw y'all go there and push them around. Now, Deshaun Watson is trash. Okay, fine, whatever. But Myles Garrett, Zarius Smith, them linebackers, Denzel Ward, that old line was healthy. Like, no, they're not soft. So y'all went there and did that. So Cowboys, I know y'all can do it. I know y'all can get physical and fight back. Well, damn it, do it. Grow some balls and do it. And in the meantime, Jerry, go find a D tackle because Jordan Phillips and Linval Joseph is not it. That ain't it. And DeMarion Overshown should never leave the field. That's your best linebacker. Okay? I'm sorry, Maris Lewis, I love you, kid. Whatever. DeMarion Overshown never leaves the damn field. That's your best linebacker. And honestly and truly, outside of Mikey and Trayvon Diggs and D-Law, that's probably that's your fourth best defender. Okay? That's your best linebacker, bar none. So get together, Cowboys. I love y'all, man. Fuck it, Cowboy Nation all day, but y'all gotta get together, bro. Come on. That's embarrassing. But like I said, I'm not gonna panic. I'm hurt by what I saw on Sunday from my Cowboys. But I've been there, and guess what? We're the first team or the last that get out of basketball this year. And New Orleans, I feel like they on the mission right now. We just got caught in their buzzsaw. Like they're like that. So it's gonna take some time and some weeks to go by to figure them out. But right now, no. But anyways, like I said, the NFL season will work itself out. It's a long year. It's 17 games with 2 games in. So like I said, I've seen teams start out hot and get cold. I've seen teams start cold and get hot. So either way, it's a long year. It's a long season. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a long year. So it's a long year, y'all. So, but like I said, my Cowboys are 1-1. But so are the Eagles, Lions, and 49ers. So it's a long year. So we got beat down. We got our ass whooped. And Philly beat themselves last night. All that mixed together, us getting blown out, them blowing the game, mixed it all together, 1-1 each. That's football, y'all. Like we got beat down, but that's one loss. Well, that's one loss. So we'll see how we respond to that. Like I said, Baltimore will come in here pissed off. They're 0-2. It's really a playoff game for them. So it should be for us. So let's get it together, y'all. But last night, oh my God. Philly fans, I tried to tell y'all, bro. I tried to tell y'all, look, I don't trust Kellen Moore. And y'all gonna find out why. Matter of fact, y'all found out why. I ain't even gotta go through all the nonsense. Check me out. Philadelphia is up 18-15, right? 18-15. They got the ball on the 20-yard line and in the red zone, ready to go and score with them, right? Atlanta has no timeouts. The Falcons have no timeouts. It's 1:46 left in the game. 1:46. No timeouts. You in the red zone. And they throw it. Welcome to Kellen Moore, y'all. I try to tell y'all, Kellen Moore does not help quarterbacks right now. He'll be great one day. But right now, Kellen Moore is a quarterback's worst nightmare. Because you're going to have more turnovers with him. Like, right now, Hurts already throwing picks left and right. Already. You're up by 3. They got no timeouts. 1:46 left in the game. And you throw it. Now, Saquon did drop it. That was a clean drop. But why are you throwing it? When you run the ball, one bad thing can happen, a fumble. That's one bad thing. You throw the ball, you can get sacked, fumble, drop pass, interception, or touchdown. So throwing the ball, 5 bad things can happen, and 1 good thing can happen. You run the football, that's what you run the football, let time run down, it's 50 seconds. Kick a field goal, or hell, go for it on 4th down. And make them go 90 yards with no timeouts and 40 seconds for a touchdown or a field goal. Like, but hey, welcome to the Kellen Moore Show. I try to tell you, like I said, Eagles blew it last night. They should be 2-0 right now. We blew it. We're 1-1. They're 1-1. So guess what? It's a long season, y'all. So don't panic, though. Don't give up this yet. But hey, like I said, there are red flags, but it's a long year, and we'll see how it play out. Like crazy enough, like with Peyton Manning, y'all. Look, Peyton Manning every year it seemed like it was just easy. Get to the playoffs, disaster. The year he finally won a championship, Peyton Manning, that year was a really kind of odd. Like they were up and down in games, barely winning games. They were a wild card team. Like sometimes it gotta be a little rough. Sometimes it gotta be a little rough. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to be easy. I don't want my team to be. I don't want to be picking right now. Like I want to be the best team we can be in December going to the playoffs. See, right now everybody trying to find themselves. You got some teams that right now have found themselves and they're rolling like the Saints and the Chargers. They know who they are. They know what the game plan is, and they're playing ball, having fun. You got guys like the Cowboys and the Lions and the Eagles. We trying to get together, trying to figure out the Jacksonville Jaguars, trying to figure it out. So it's a long year. Y'all don't panic, okay? No one panic. It's a long year. Whether you 1-1 or 0-2. Like the next 2 weeks, though, we'll see. Because I'll do a show in 2 weeks from now, and we'll do the NFL report card for the first 4 weeks. So like every 9 weeks, every 4 weeks. So it's a 17 game season. So every 4 games we'll do a report card for every team in the NFL. So in the meantime, y'all, it's Taco Tuesday. I'm going ahead and whip it up for the Twins, man. So y'all, I love y'all. I'm tuning in. 1K Sports, uncut, unbiased, unfiltered, and unapologetic. Love y'all. Peace.